the big question. Would you buy to let, buy to live, or does Leeds need more investment before you even think about it? Right, let's have a butchers and see wagwan. This is an auction property. Always check the legal pack as well as auction fees. You may have additional costs and other property problems. The parking, forget it, it's long. Get your 10,000 steps in. Today, we are viewing a leasehold apartment on the second floor, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, of which 1 bathroom is an ensuite shower room. There is no outside space with this property. The apartment is around 3 minutes walk from Leeds train station and about 10 minutes walk to Leeds coach station. There is no storage in this property. The EPC rating is D and the apartment is 55 square meters. The apartment is owned by a London REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust, that has gone into liquidation. They appointed a voluntary liquidator in August 2024. There is a 20-day completion on this property. The date of construction for the building is 1800s, but it has been converted. The property is of traditional stone construction, with the walls of the inner quadrangle being clad with render, which has a polystyrene sub-base. There are walkways providing access to individual flats within the quadrangle, which have a timber decking, and this is according to the fire risk assessment. There are 26 apartments in the development and the block managers are local. The lease is 125 years from March 2003, leaving 103 years unexpired. The ground rent is £500 per annum and the service charge is £205.69 per month. There is no information about any future scheduled works, so you'd need to call the block managers and ask questions. Can we just talk about the service charge, please? In the legal pack is a service charge invoice dating back a few years. Oh my days. In November 2021, there was a Section 20 contribution. It doesn't go into any details, so I don't know if it's this apartment as an individual or all the leaseholders were billed, but the contributions equated to, oh my days, are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? £8,240.58, and these funds have nothing to do with the cladding replacement. These service charges are wild. Yes, leaseholders would have been warned in advance, but what if you just don't have that type of money available to pay? £8,240.58 is a whole entire deposit. Video linked at the end at what you can buy with this deposit. The property company paid in full in January 2022, and the £8,000 is on top of the normal service charges. In March 2024, there was a waking watch charge of £3,110.81. This was not paid in full, and the account is already in arrears. In May 2024, there is another waking watch charge of £1,665.46, and this was paid in July 2024. That was the last service charge payment made on the account, and that payment probably just went to clear the previous arrears. The service charge invoice is dated up to the 1st of September 2024, so more charges will be added onto the account before the auction. The arrears currently stands at £4,883.39. I'm concerned there are going to be waking walk charges every 2 to 3 months, and this will continue until the cladding replacement work starts. Leaseholders in this development, do you not want a hug? At this point, the service charges are about £500 a month, and that's a lot of money because that's going to be on top of your mortgage and on top of your bills. Leasehold properties is not for the faint-hearted. This is the main reason, in my opinion, some people don't like buying leasehold properties. You have absolutely no control whatsoever over the service charges. The property company owns one share in the management company. Is the property EWS1 compliant? Ah boy, no it isn't. Apparently, consultation has started and the works will be funded by the Cladding Safety Scheme. So you're going to have to do your research on how far they are with this application. Now, supposedly, they have received £180,000 in June 2018, and in November 2021, supposedly additional funding was approved for £133. The property was purchased on the 26th of June 2018 for £180,000, and again it might be a cash purchase, which is why this information doesn't show on public portals. First time buyers, what are you thinking? The property itself is lovely. There is little works to do other than to add your own stamp on it. Would you consider renting a room if it meant you could afford this property? But the service charges are a big problem. The channel first time buyers, it's a no. We can't afford the service charges, we'll just keep it moving. Landlords, we are up north. Do you think you will get a 10% gross yield on this property? Do you personally include the service charge as part of your yield? Are the numbers on this apartment worth it? Who is responsible for cleaning all this bird poo, please? Is it the individual leaseholders or the block managers? Because this looks like it needs cleaning weekly. Let's do the Jim Jam test. Is a local shop close enough to pop in our Jim Jams on a Sunday morning? Looking at rentals, what are 2 beds, 2 baths in the local area on the market for? What is all this inside-outside malarkey? 1 minute you're in a corridor inside, then you're on the outside. Looking at rooms in the local area, what are they on the market for? Looking at short-term rentals in the local area, how much can we charge per night for 4 guests? This building is absolutely stunning. Looking at sales, what are 2 beds, 2 baths in the local area on the market for? What have I learnt from this? Can we please normalise service charge invoices that date back around 4 or 5 years in legal packs as standard, please? Because this is very telling. Let's have a look at the sales history of the property and if the property sold. And we have our shop.
Oh my.